Holy cope, Batman. All right, listen, you can say whatever you want about James Gunn and Superman and all this, but one thing I think we can all agree on is that he's completely jumped the shark. He's gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because I damn near fell out of my seat when he said this nonsense. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to cope with his film being a flop, being a financial flop to the studio. It is underperforming domestically, and it's damn near dead overseas. And his way of trying to explain this, right, trying to make, sense out of this, instead of just acknowledging that the movie wasn't a good Superman movie. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good Superman movie. He's trying to say that Superman is less known than Batman overseas, that he's not a big commodity. Are you crazy? Anyone who loves Superman, you should be protesting this man to get out of DC. The fact that he's the head of DC Studios and saying that Superman is not well known overseas, that Superman, he's not as big as Batman. You have got to be taking a special type of stupid, bruh. He's got to be overdosing on stupid pills. Instead of just saying, you know what, I missed the mark with this, and I recorrected, I'm gonna recorrect on the next one. He is going down with the ship. Instead of saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't make Superman a whiny loser, because that's what he is in the film. Maybe you shouldn't make Superman just constantly lose every single battle. Maybe you shouldn't make Superman, a sidekick in his own movie. Do you understand that Mr. Terrific has a bigger set piece than Superman? Does that make sense to anyone? How Mr. Terrific would have a full-on Guardians of the Galaxy sequence and Superman not? Like, that's foolishness. And then we have, maybe you shouldn't make Superman, have him constantly be saved by somebody. Whether it's his Justice game, whether it's his dog. Maybe you should make Superman focus more on the super than the man, okay? And then, even when you get to the man aspect, and we go to his family, his biological family, you now made his biological family a bunch of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, all right? That's what you've done. You made them a bunch of conquerors. And it's just overall a bad film.
He's out of line, but he's right.
And if this is any type of foreshadowing to Supergirl, then that also is gonna be a bad film. No one wants to take their kids to a Superman movie to hear Supergirl call, Superman a bitch. No one wants to see that. No one takes their kids to a Superman movie to see a guy get point blank popped, in his head. Like, what are you talking about? And the fact that they tried, he cut certain things that it was insane that he would even want to keep it in there. Because in the scene where Lex Luthor pops a guy, he was saying how there was blood on his shoes, and he told the dictator guy to clean up his shoes. And he goes and does this to clean up his shoes. And I'm just like, you shouldn't be making any type of Superman movie.
And Lex looks down and he sees that the blood is about to get on his shoes. And he's like, oh my God, my shoes. I feel like he's very, it's like me. He's very OCD. Like, I don't like stuff. So he's like, oh my God, my shoes. He's like, Gurkos, get down on the ground and soak up the blood.
What?
And he lays down on his back and then just starts soaking up the blood. And then Nick looks over it. Superman says, I'll see you tomorrow.
If you think it's more important to have Superman save a squirrel than it is to save human lives that are being, destroyed by the tail of this monster, you think it's more important to have Superman save a squirrel, okay, than him actually be Superman in the movie, then you're not the director for Superman. He can be the director for Batman. He can be the director for Guardians of the Galaxy. But you can't just take the same template for Guardians of the Galaxy and then just put it on every IP. We're gonna put it on Superman. Well, we're gonna put it on Batman. Because he'll probably do something like that, where it'll be Black Cat, Nightwing and everything, and it'll be like a Bat family. No, God! This man is delusional, bruh. He's delusional. Just say you made a bad film. Just say you made a bad film. And all these people online trying to gaslight, because that's what it is. It's a full-on gaslighting campaign. And what he's done is he's enabled his gun cult to try and say that anyone who dislikes a movie or anyone who has criticism towards a movie is now a monkey on a keyboard. I'm like, guess what? That's not gonna help the film. If you're gonna ignore the criticism that is levied against the film and dismiss it as, oh, you're just the monkey on the keyboard in the film, bro, then your film is gonna tank. And here's the thing, you can say, well, actually, everyone likes it. You're just an outlier. That's clearly not the case, because the money don't lie, bruh. Numbers don't lie. That's the beautiful thing, that the numbers don't lie. You can constantly be being told on Twitter that, hey, oh, it's hitting new numbers, it's hitting record numbers, oh, the movie's a success, oh, it's amazing, it's great, oh, I'm gonna go see it a fourth time, I'm gonna go see it a fifth time. They can have all that fake hype, but when you look at the numbers, that's clearly not the sentiment of the country, of the world even. So all this fake hype is going to hurt the DC. It's going to hurt James Gunn. It's going to hurt the characters moving forward because all this hype is not real. It's not manifesting itself. And even if you want to say it's real, it's not manifesting itself into box office numbers.
Damn.
Okay? And that's the only thing that matters. This movie is looking to do worse than Man of Steel. Man of Steel is what, over a decade? Like, what are we talking about, bruh? Like, we in 2025. Y'all should be showing us new hotness. Instead, we're introduced to Superman getting his butt whooped. that's what we introduced to. And him screaming every 5 seconds. Where's the dog? Like, nah. It's just not a good movie. It just is what it is. And it's sure as hell not a good Superman movie. And to say that people don't really know Superman like that is insane. It's insane, okay? That would be tantamount to someone trying to say, well, people don't really like Spider-Man here in the US, right? Kids don't really like Spider-Man because they're afraid of spiders. So that's why the movie didn't do very well domestically.
Come on now, dog.
Like that would be an insane statement to say. But yet here we are with people co-signing James Gunn coping about the failure of his film. Like, no one likes your vision of Superman. I admit it is your vision. If you want to turn his parents into psychopaths, that is your vision. If you constantly want to have Superman, being healed by a super dose of the sun instead of just flying up to the sun, that is your vision. If you constantly want to have him being saved by his dog, by the Justice Gang, that is his vision. That is James Gunn's vision. But it seems that the world is rejecting your vision. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And if you care about the dollars, then perhaps you should adjust your vision. If you don't, and the studio doesn't, and they got billions of dollars to throw away, then by all means, continue on. Continue on. His style works with some characters. If it was a Justice League type of movie, by all means. If it was a Justice Gang type of movie, by all means. But Superman movie, which is supposed to be about Superman, this isn't the way to start out the universe. It's a very rocky, shaky foundation, to say the least. But that's just me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep animating.